Alright, welcome back everyone to another video. This video is not the one I had planned for the next one, but I decided to just film this one for you guys. I wasn't going to, but thought it was a cool chance to. Anyways, behind me I have my wife's 2016 Volvo XC90. And today I just did a oil change, did some maintenance, and then I had to change the brake pads and brake rotors because they were warped, and when she was braking it would wobble down the road. So I did all that. I didn't film any of that, but what I did want to film is she came to me the other day and asked if I could put some lights on her car, since I do a bunch of lighting on my truck and my friends' truck and other people's trucks. And I said, yes, what do you want? And she said, I just want like underglow. And in my head, I just was thinking, let's do some frame strips. We won't go too crazy. I think in the future, I might want to do like double row wheel lights. Let me know what you guys think on that. She wants to get different wheels and tires. And I'm thinking maybe these, just black them out. But that's later down the line. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to put them on her car. I think I'm going to do 2 frame strips, and then 1 frame strip in the back going across, and probably 1 rock light because I can't get a frame strip in that location. But anyways, so I have these, I don't even know what they are, probably 1 inch wide aluminum strips. One has holes in it and the other one just had holes at each end. They came apart from some sort of rack from a cafeteria, but I figured I got the rack for free. I tore it apart, and these will be a great use for it. Anyways, I already started to make sure it was gonna work. I'm gonna run 2 strips, basically, 1 here and 1 in the same location, but on this side all the way down. And it's gonna start like right in here, follow down. Well, you can see I got that one. I'll put more in, and it's going to end right in here somewhere on both sides. And then I'm going to put probably a rock light right here, probably one of the 72 chips or my 84 LED chips that I sell. And then I'll probably do a frame strip here, because I have some little L bracket. I think I can make one look pretty good there. And then that should be enough under lighting for her until I decide or talk her into doing wheel lights. But this is a good start. Anyways, what you are going to need is some 1 by, I don't even know. I think they're like 6 foot long aluminum strips. I got these 3-row LED chips off Amazon. I think they were $30 a piece. And then over here, I think, excuse me. Oh, they're over here. Over here I got 3M tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt these underneath the car, and then put 3M tape, double-sided tape I should say, stick those onto the frame strips, and then I'm going to zip tie them around. That way if the 3M tape gives out, it has a backup in those zip ties. I got some white zip ties I will probably use for this, but if you have black, you can probably use those too. I don't think it would really matter a whole lot. So anyways, I'm gonna get this one put back up and start 3M taping it, and then I will catch up with you guys after I do that. And I will show you guys on the second strip or line how I actually put the threaded inserts and all that stuff in. But I'm going to get this first one hung up, make sure it's how I want to do it, and then I will show you guys the first one, and then the second one I will show you guys how I actually did it. Alright, so I got this side done all the way down through there, made sure it was going to work how I wanted to make it work. So now we're going to do the other side, and what I am using, give me 1 second, let me find it. I'm using this little chunk of aluminum. I'm guessing they're about an inch and a half wide, and they're about 6 foot long. And I have multiple of them. I just found I had that laying around, and that's what I wanted to use. I'm sure you could buy this. I'm not really sure from where. Amazon probably you can get shorter pieces, but this is just what I had. So I'm gonna use a screw that is on the bottom of the car, and then I'm going to put rivet inserts throughout, down through in the line that I want it. So this guy will go here, so I'll probably put a rivet insert, threaded insert right there, and then put a couple down on the other end, and then I have another piece that will take it the rest of the way. So I'll get all those put in and then catch back up with you.
Yeah. Pop in, burning like this, ain't checking my wrist. Third is my shift. Rolling all night like flex. We look at the clips, these credits are lit. Stacking miles, I'm far away from home. I got what I wished for. Taking that risk, I'm checking my list. Marathon man, it's run legit. Can't let it slip when it's all in my grip. Talking too much, he probably not it. All that I did, calls I missed, time I spent. Yeah, that's that blood, sweating my love. Taking that tug out of the mud. Bro, probably get picked up like a truck. Win in the clutch, that is a must. Wake up, get to it, ain't nothing about it. The only way to it is do it, no way around it. Before that, we cruising like the Caribbean with mileage. I'ma always be solid, I'm a young brother with knowledge. Go do the science, dog. Always up like a pilot, dog. Look at my eyes, I'm tired, dog. The time that it takes, I'm aiming for the space. Gotta build my empire, dog. I make sales, not a buyer, dog. You don't compare, he a liar, dog. Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, 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 go. Get off your phone, can't sit at a green light. Look how that shine reflect like a ring light. This is my podium, talking to 3 mics. I'm not no Renner, have they the team winning. If I said it, you know that I'm in it. They tryna live on the corner, I bend it. Can't take those chances, ain't talking.
Alright, so I got the metal aluminum strips down through there. Now, before I put the 3M tape on, I'm going to use white zip ties. And I found this out on the other one. It's easier if I go through and put the zip ties on and then come back and put the 3M tape on and then the light strip. So I'm just going to go down through here and put on these zip ties just like this. And then I'll get the 3M tape, lay that on, and then we will go through and lay the light up on it. All right, so I got them down through there, 3M taped and zip tied. Now at the end, since I cut them, since they're going to be too long for the vehicle, I'm going to use clear silicone and silicone the end of the strip. That way water doesn't get in there and burn them out. So I'm going to go do that real quick. And I like to be generous with this stuff. Plus, if it gets all over it, it just adds more water protection to all of it, which is always nice to have. I'll add some more to the other one. So now that that's done, I can go through and cut the zip ties off, and then figure out how I want to run all the wiring up in the front to get it up into the engine bay, and then get my switch inside and get them powered and turn them on. So I'll catch back up to you guys when I get into another good spot that I want to show you guys.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. Another win, can't get enough. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love. Pisces, I live in a lake and I love it. Golden, yeah, I got the swing with the club. Hole in one. Where I'm at, you need some drive, get a license. Or you get caught up downtown, way too enticing. Dark days, brighter lights in the night. Ay. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison.
Alright, so I got everything tied into this little battery up here. You guys should have saw that on the time lapse. Here's that little remote control switch. I will heat shrink this and protect the rest of this, and then get it strapped down into this little area here. Should be out of the way, should be far enough away from the heat, and hopefully it will stay protected there. I will let you know how this switch holds up. It was like $15 off Amazon, if anyone wondered where I got that from. So I will get that all tidied up, and you guys will see the whole car done and lit up. Alright, so I got the remote control put in. I didn't want to put a switch inside the vehicle, so I decided to run a remote style controller. So what you just saw was me installing that remote controller, and I have two fobs. One will stay with the car, the other one I'm going to probably keep here in the shop. That way if we ever lose one, we still have the other one. But as you can see, the remote works. There's the car all lit up. It looks fantastic. It looks exactly how I wanted it and how my wife wanted it. So I think she'll be very pleased with it finally. After it all being done, it took a day or so longer than what we wanted, but here it is, it's done. So got the oil change done, new brake pads and rotors, and then got the lights installed. There probably will be more lights for this thing in the future. It's a little dark under the rear end, I think, so I will probably add a rock light or maybe a little frame strip across the back. But that will be at a later point in time. This was my main concern. Make sure that it'll hold up and everything and last. But anyways, that's it for the light install on this vehicle. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. If you want to see more content on other vehicles and just my truck, let me know. And I will see you guys on the next one.